Welcome back to the Mountain Man Medical YouTube channel. Thanks for hanging out. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about an option that we got here at Mountain Man Medical. Splinting is something that is very important when you are dealing with any kind of a trauma situation. It's important to stabilize that injury because it will help to reduce the amount of damage done to the casualty. Additionally, if you have some sort of a wound that is so bad that this person is bleeding very badly, there's a good risk of a bone fracture anyway. So splinting that injury is going to be something that's very beneficial to your casualty. The other thing that this does is it helps to deal with the pain. We want to try to make our casualty as comfortable as possible, so splinting that injury is going to help to reduce those pain levels. Current research is now showing that a reduction in the pain levels at the onset of this traumatic injury will help to reduce PTSD levels. So taking care of your casualty for pain is something that's important, but not our primary goal. Our primary goal, of course, is bleeding control, so we want to make sure that we are taking care of that first, and then if we have time afterwards, we're waiting on EMS to arrive on our scene, then we can start looking for other things to do. One of those things might be splinting your casualty's injury. So we've got a couple of really good splinting options here at Mountain Man Medical. We have our padded splint. This is a moldable aluminum splint. Those are fantastic splints, very similar to the SAM splint. So you can use those, but they're kind of bulky. If you're gonna put one of those in your kit, you're not gonna be able to get a whole lot of extra stuff in there. So a very, very good option for doing that, for carrying splinting material in your emergency first aid kit, is going to be something like the Rise Splint. Now this is coming out of TAC Med Solutions. This is a proprietary product of theirs. This is something that they have developed. And this is a fantastic system. I've got Dennis Lyons, who is a subject matter expert over there at TAC Med Solutions, talking through how to use this. So if you need to see a video on that, feel free to hit this link up here and it'll take you over so that you can see how you use the Rise Splint. It's a fantastic product. It's made out of a durable, high-grade plastic polymer, and it's developed to use in a multitude of different ways. So you can use this on arms, legs, elbows, pretty much anything that you need to. And additionally, you can use this as a pelvic binder. So if someone has a pelvic fracture, that's very, very bad. And this is an excellent way of using that for taking care of a pelvic fracture. You use this in conjunction with the soft T tourniquet, and this is a way of taking care of a pretty substantial injury, which is that pelvic fracture. So one of the problems is space, right? You always want to carry as much medical gear as you can possibly get, but you only have so much space. So if you're going to get this Rise Splint, it comes from TAC Med Solutions in this plastic wrap, and it is not bulky. I wouldn't say that this is bulky to any degree, but it is definitely larger. So one of the things that we wanted to do here is try to save on space as much as possible. So what we started doing is vacuum sealing these Rise Splints so that they are nice and compact, so that you can get more items, more tourniquets, more wound packing, more chest seals, more items into your trauma kit, and still have an excellent splinting option. So if you're doing anything crazy, skateboarding, mountain biking, anything out in the wilderness, you need to have some sort of a splinting material. This is an excellent option for that. And having it vacuum sealed additionally helps to cut down on the waste of space inside of your bag. So if this is something that you want, feel free to do this yourself. If you've got a food saver at home, a vacuum sealer, definitely do this. This is an excellent option. If you don't have a food saver at home and you just want us to do it, there's a very small charge that is tacked on to the end of this for us to do this for you. So if that's something that you want, feel free to check out our Rise Splints and make sure you select the option to have this vacuum sealed for you so that you can save on that space a little bit. And while you're there, don't forget to check out our Yellowstone and Wind River trauma kits. Be ready for whatever the mountain throws at you and splint your casualties. I'll catch you guys in the next one.